Okay, CRV2 2015. I have just started the vehicle for the second time. So I started the vehicle normally, connected the iPhone before I started it. There's the phone there, connected to the system inside. You can see that? Yeah, there you go. This is the first time I started up normally. Car started, navigation came up, and it worked. I shut it down, and this message came up. The last night I tried this 4 times, and it seemed to be related to not to whether the vehicle was in gear. So if I shut the vehicle down and started it back up without disconnecting the iPhone, I got it worked fine as long as I didn't put the vehicle in gear before allowing the navigation to return. So I'm going to shut the vehicle down now. I will disconnect the phone. You're going to have to bear with me a sec here. Going to close the apps. I'm just going to close all the apps. Close everything up. And plug it back in. And I'll start the vehicle back up and see what happens. This is very intermittent. Here's the phone. There's the Hondalink. She's still, the vehicle's not in gear. Press OK. And there we go. So I'm going to hit connect. It always takes quite a long time. So it's come up this time. It didn't do this last time. It's come up and asked me to allow, but it did not do that a few minutes ago. So I'm going to say allow. There, I get this screen. This screen is common. I see this often during failures. Sometimes you just see the infinity sign sideways, but often I'll see this during a failure. This one seems like it's going to work. Navigation's up. I hope. Yes, there we go. And now I've got the infinity sign down here. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the car and give it 10 seconds. I've got, sometimes, no, I've always get, this stays active. The navigation screen stays active if that application is running. So it continues to stay on. It's about 10 seconds. I'll start the car again. So in that case, shutting down the applications, I'm not sure if it's related, it worked. So Hondalink has come back up here. As I'm reconnecting the Bluetooth, I'll say okay there. Go away. And I've got to connect again. Let's see what's connecting this time. I think this is going to work this time. Oh no, actually it's interesting. This time it came up and it appears to be connecting here. But I've got the app error, and there's no way to get by that. So if I disconnect, I'm going to put this down and disconnect the HDMI. Disconnected. I'm going to get out of this app. You'll see the message on the screen is HDMI cable is not connected to the smartphone. I'm going to reconnect. My display went away down there. So I'm going to, now it says loading. I'm going to unlock the phone while this is going on, so I'm unlocking the phone here. I'm going to try. Actually, I need my right hand for that job. Hold on a sec. Okay, so that's back up and running. and we'll see what loads here. Long load times are common. I've seen this just sit here and load, and it seems like it gets stuck. Unable to start the app. When safe, please check your mobile device. So here it is. So I'll hit the connect, and now I've got this message, which is a common, again, failure screen, and it seems to be connecting here. Yeah, it's going to connect here. That's not always possible. I've seen it where it will not come, or I get just the black screen. Now, the black screen I have not seen in the last 2 days since I reinstalled all the software and reinstalled the or installed the new version of iOS 8.3. So I'm going to shut down again. She's still in navigation mode. Give it 10 seconds. This time I'm going to start the engine and put the vehicle in gear, as I've been driving out of a gas station. It seems to be a common failure mode. It couldn't be unrelated, but it always seems to do this when I'll just let it go through its natural boot up. Excuse me, this time, rather than hit the OK button. So she's off and ready to go. Navigation's still up on the phone. I'm going to try connecting the link. Connect has come up. Okay, so what's come up down here is the connect screen. And what's come up here is that app is not installed. But it's interesting, if I close again, I think if I close this down, this is not one of the scenarios I'm recognizing as a regular failure, but I'll go into connect here. Oh, maybe I can't get around it at this point. Let me just try closing this, shutting this down, bringing this back up, still saying there that we got a problem, and go to connect. Now it's loading. Yeah, it's going to connect, and I've got this screen now on here. And this, again, is a common failure screen. I've seen it lock up, but again, that was before I had the failure with the, so that's going to work. So perhaps logging out of things, and it comes right back into navigation down here, and I get the infinity symbol, and navigation's working up there. I'm not sure what combination of things here is doing this. All the time on this one, the vehicle has been in gear. I'm going to shut this down one more time. I'll turn this off this time. Go in and actually close the apps. And then this time I'm just going to turn on the accessory. See what comes up here. Phone's here. Hit the OK button. Says link, it's in, I'll let it finish that. Oh, it's coming in, it's asking me if you're on allow down here. This is intermittent, that allow thing. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. So here it is trying to connect here. It says it's loading up there. It's going to work. I would say that's going to work. So the bug would appear to be with 8.3, iOS 8.3, and this newest upload of your software. The bug would appear to be something to do with it booting back up after the car has... Oh. Please turn on the ignition and try again. Oh, that may just be that it needs to be running. That's something different. So I brought it in here. The screen's gone blank. Hondalink's coming up. That was the first time I've tried that with just turning on the accessory. So that's not, as far as I know, a bug. There you go. So it worked. So yeah, I think that might give you a better idea what's going on. This whole message with an app need to install would appear to be the bug now with iOS 8.3 and your latest version, or the latest upload. I uninstalled all the software as you asked, and reinstall it. And so that seems to be the remaining bug. We'll see. Anyway, thanks. Bye.